and they win this game and have to go back to Philly for a Game 6, of course you're confident you're going to win that game, and of course you're putting the fear of God into the Celtics in a Game 7, which they're missing their star. So again, the circumstances are all set up. I'm going to go further and say, you know what? If they win this game, they're going to win the series in 7, and there we will have knocked that out. A team will have come back from 3-0 in the NBA.
So you guys are saying that the Celtics are going to lose tonight, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of hedging our bet.
Maybe.
How many times they have lost at home?
In the playoffs?
That's right, in the playoffs. How many times?
Ooh, that would be
None.
0.
None.
You're saying that they're going to lose tonight?
That's right. Also, we've got them losing Game 7 on the road. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very practical prediction, but we both did it. And it's because, I'll tell you why. You want the dirty secret? We thought they were going to win before the series, and we're not going to concede that we're wrong until we have to.
Well, the dirty secret is the other 3 series are over, so one of them's got to be good.
Is a no-hitter less impressive than ever now because everyone is striking out?
Oh, look at this television program and the cynical producers who make it. Fourth question of the show, a no-hitter. That used to be a big deal in baseball and in sports, but now they just use it to undercut. Is this a waste of time? Is it devalued because of the strikeouts? And of course it is marginally, but here is what baseball gave you that it doesn't normally give you. This pitcher, James Paxton, goes from a 16 strikeout performance where we were arguing on television about whether he should have been kept in for the final 2 innings to get 20 strikeouts to then throwing a no-hitter. Rare is the time in baseball that what has become a largely regional sport, a guy can announce his stardom to America this way. Pay attention to me because, look, I've got a power arm like you haven't seen. I'm getting a no-hitter on 99 pitches last night, and in the 9th inning, I'm still throwing 100 miles an hour. That's crazy. He revealed himself to America last night.
Yeah, that's all true, and no disrespect to Paxton here, but this question remains valid. Are no-hitters less valued? Are big strikeout games less valued? Because, combination of reasons. Teams are using more pitchers than ever, right? This year would be a record. So you don't have as much familiarity between the batter and the pitcher, and statistics show the less familiarity batters have with pitchers, the less success they would have. And I don't know which one came first, but obviously hitters are swinging for the fences more. They've got that home run swing. So in combination, this is going to happen more often. Again, no disrespect to this guy, but in general, even a combined no-hitter, those things are going to happen more often. They're just less impressive slightly.
No disrespect to this guy. You're the 4th story in our show, and we're just dissecting whether you've diluted the entire historic thing.
I don't know. I just think that he just got kind of lucky.
Oh, what happened?
Now a 2-2. Ground ball, Seager.
There you
Oh,
That's right.
That was total luck by that third baseman.
Every no-hitter has 1 or 2 of those.
So, just to recap, the no-hitter is diluted, and also this guy was lucky. All right.
Sorry.
And then I'm giving the benefit of the doubt on that call, too.
Poppy. The benefit of the doubt, Poppy. They got him by like 8 feet.
No,
Poppy, look, what do you mean? Poppy wants instant replay on that? My father says
Give me a replay.
No, it's an infield hit by Kevin Pillar, my father said. Watch this.
Yeah.
He didn't even get anything on the throw, and he still got him by a step. It was, oh my God.
Was close.
He wasn't close. He is closer to home plate than he is to first base.
Coming up next on Highly Questionable.
You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to championship. I'm just telling you something. Stop maybe when you care what you that championship. No matter how much you scream you loud, that does not make you right. You're wrong in this. And that's why you're the wicked. You're a baby. Stop babying these players.
Baby thinks honey mustard is a more valuable condiment than barbecue sauce. Do you question?
Easily a 1 seed of condiments. You give us topics and events, we question them.
Which one? Barbecue sauce?
No,
or 1
honey
seed
mustard.
too?
Do you question if the Orioles should have pulled Dylan Bundy sooner?
Okay, this is somewhere on the spectrum for a major league pitcher between nightmare and 9th ring of hell. These 12 minutes here. This guy comes to work in the morning and says, I got it today. I'm going to get things done. And then this happens. The Royals start going to the batter's box. And how about some of this?
Okay.
All right, that's okay. Oh, I got a little unlucky. Oh, I could have gotten my first out and things would have been different. But no. Now I am down 2-0. But the merriment is just starting.
All right.
Okay.
Your day is not going well, Mr. Bundy.
Yes. All right. That is off of the warehouse.
That is out of Baltimore.
Oh. Woo. All right. At this point, you got to brush someone back. At this point, you got to throw inside.
At this point, you just got to run to the mound and punch a guy in the face.
What, like your manager or what? Who are you punching in the face?
Mr. Bundy.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I don't know if people heard you, Dan. 12 minutes it took him to give up 4 home runs. 12 minutes. This is the Baltimore Orioles, who already have the worst record in baseball, saying, give me an out. Give me something. Walk the bases loaded. Give me some time. Can a reliever even go from beginning of the game to ready in 12 minutes? I don't know. But, hey, it's the Baltimore Orioles, the worst in the league. We all celebrate that.
The only way that could have been worse is if he had punctuated the whole thing by just vomiting on the mound.
You want to see a worse picture, guys?
No, you don't have a worse picture than that, Poppy. No way. Whoa, let's go wind
Look
up.
at that.
Oh, there it is. He
There
does
we
have
go.
a worse picture than that.
There we
There
go.
it is. Oh, shirt tucked in, Wilbon, tipping the cap. Who are you tipping a cap to? We've been making fun of that clip for 10 years.
Do you question who won this argument?
This is quality television right here. The Raptors have made everybody unreasonable. They've made everyone crazy because of what a disappointment they were. And so the best studio show we've got going is talking about Dwayne Casey. His peers just voted him Coach of the Year, but he doesn't have a great relationship with DeMar DeRozan. And look at what happened between Shaq and Barkley.
If you don't have a great relationship with your best player, you're never going to win.
That's not true.
He did not.
That's not true.
In
That's
your
not
opinion.
true.
No, just because you say something, it's just
That's
your
not
opinion.
true.
No, it's not true.
Me and Pat Riley never saw eye to eye, and what happened to my man win. So it's not true what you're saying.
Well,
it's not true what you're saying.
It's not true.
I'm just letting you know what you did.
Was the man on that team?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I was a role player. You're right, but you know what?
That's
Me and him
my
didn't get
point.
along.
That's my point.
Me and
What
him
I'm
didn't get along.
saying, with your best player.
You don't know what you're talking about when it comes to championship.
I'm just telling you something.
Stop babying
Why
these
you carry
players.
you to that championship? No matter how much you scream you loud,
Listen.
that does not
Listen.
make you right.
Listen.
You're wrong in this.
And that's why you ain't win, because you was a baby. Stop babying these players.
I'm not babying no player.
He don't play. He don't play. He got to sit his down. Period.
He got to repair.
He ain't got to repair nothing. You got to stop babying your players. You got baby. That's why you ain't win.
He got the. I didn't have Dwayne. I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you in the Hall of Fame? You got 3 finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me, Chuck.
Everybody
Google
know
me,
you were a
Chuck.
great
You see
player.
that?
Everybody
Google
know
me.
you were a great player.
You don't know
That
what you're talking about when it comes to
No,
He
that
ain't
does
got to
not.
repair
That's
nothing.
not.
He got to step up and play.
We all
when he
didn't
come
have
play.
other players
This is
carrying us
playoffs.
up and down the
Stop it,
court. You can yell as much as
I
you
got
want
3
to.
finals MVP. How many
And
you
you
got?
were a great player.
Thank
But
you.
you wouldn't have got him.
That's
You
my
didn't have
point.
Kobe and Dwayne.
I mean, as much as I disagree with Shaq's fashion choices, I have to absolutely agree with him here. I mean, Charles Barkley was a superstar player. I understand that. You want to have a good relationship with your coach. But if a coach can bench his star player for a fourth quarter, not his superstar player, but he can bench a star player. DeMar DeRozan, not the best for that offense at the time, was having a bad game, gave him a chance in that third quarter to see if he can rebound, and he didn't. That's perfectly fair. There's been plenty of coaches, as Shaq said, who have not had great relationships with their stars. And on top of that, Dwayne Casey's trying to save his job. And the only way to do that is to come back in that game, maybe come back in that series.
Let me apologize on behalf of everyone here at Highly Questionable for how seriously he took that question and how much basketball dork he descended into to analyze the DeRozan relationship when all I want to talk about is, holy bleep, those two guys were really angry at each other.
Don't you have something to say to the viewers?
I do. I apologize for taking that clip way too seriously. I understand that you don't want me to nerd out about basketball. You're probably happier with me just sitting here cracking up at everything Poppy does.
That's better.
I promise I'll go back to that level of analysis.
Okay, thank you. Good
I'm
Lord,
sorry.
that was dry what you did.
On behalf of the show, we accept your apology.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you question if this is more dangerous than football?
The producers have given us one word. That one word is Pakistan. So we go out to Pakistan now to see what's more dangerous than football. Of course this is. Yes, this is more dangerous than football. Yes, it is.
Is it
of
more
course.
dangerous or more delicious
Yes.
than football?
This is football right here. This right here. Yes, there it is.
I would hope this is a world record. Can we assume we're aiming for a
Oh,
world
no,
record?
no.
here, or is
He's
it just a gentleman who likes
314 short. My
You would know that.
my father set that record back in the 1980s.
Oh, is he going to make it? Is he going to make it? Is he going to get them all? Oh, man. Thank you for fast-forwarding this, by the way.
Yes.
You got to go back and check that they're all cracked, too. I don't know. There's a couple of them that look questionable there. Oh, he's not done yet. Oh, he just forgot he has to do the rest because he suffered 3 concussions on the way.
I want to drink his face. I'm sorry.